Here are your scrubs. Hurry up and change.
You again.
Hey, don't get any ideas, or I'll let my buddies in here to play with you.
Why are you doing this?
Wouldn't you like to know? But I should thank you. Because of you, I can buy myself a new car.
I hope you drive yourself off a cliff.
This stigma is called onyx, the claw that tears its prey. It's living quietly in the host's pancreas, and it's about to reach maturity.
Hang in there. We'll save you.
You expect us to operate without proper sterilization?
Just do it.
Marcus,
We've got no choice. If it becomes infected, we'll deal with it later.
I can't believe this.
The claw, huh? Let's begin.
This is hardly the ideal location, but we have no choice.
an unknown pathogen and a...
We need to get a look inside her first. Let's see what this claw they keep boasting about is.
We can't...
It's highly possible that it's hiding somewhere nearby. Let's use the ultrasound to find it.
So this is Onyx. Inject it with a serum. Onyx has gone into hiding again. Track it down with the ultrasound. It's hiding again. Something's different about it now. There are multiple reactions on the ultrasound? What's going on?
It's making copies of it.
We'll find it, no matter how many times it tries to hide.
It's working. Don't be fooled by the fakes.
Let's finish this thing off. That.
The Onyx has disappeared. There are no remaining... Let's hurry up and finish this operation.
I hate being their accomplice.
We saved the patient. Let's just leave it at that.
Yes, I'm glad we got through that. Great work.
They expect us to sleep in here? You must be joking. Well, they won't break us, no matter how hard they try.
I know it won't be easy, but let's try to keep our cool. This may not be the Ritz, but we should try to get some rest.
Yeah, you're right.
Good night, Dr. Vaughn. Dr. Blaylock.
Good night, Elena.
So the operation was a slam dunk, huh? Excellent. Looks like they've earned their keep. So, when will the next patient be ready?
We estimate that the patient will begin exhibiting symptoms in approximately 1 week.
I can't wait.
They've ignored us for 3 days now. What's going on?
We have no reason to believe that a rescue team is on its way, and there's been no talk of a ransom. I hate to say this, but the situation looks grim.
Then, should we start planning an escape?
We could use our scalpels as weapons, but the risk is too high. I don't think we should. It's better to wait a little while longer and see what their next move is.
Was that a gunshot? I'm scared.
Scrap the scalpel idea. Let's use anesthesia to knock him out.
But first, we need the key to this room.
Get in there!
What's going on?
Save him or let him die. I don't care either way. He's nothing but a traitor to us.
This is a shotgun wound.
Please, help me.
Serves you right, pal. See what a mess you got yourself into?
I did what I was hired to do, so I thought I'd split.
What a fool. You know the rules.
He's bleeding profusely.
We need blood.
So you're gonna operate on him? I'll get you the blood.
He's coughing up blood and suffering from...
All right, let's do this.
From looking at the gun, all we have is what's left of the
But we need...
If we're...
Understood. Apply a synthetic... There's the pellet. Suturing will... It's hemorrhaging again. Drain the blood. After draining the blood, you have to perform the next part of the... All right. The shotgun pellet has been removed. Apply a...
It's been properly placed. Let's move on.
The external wound... Let's continue. We've gone through a little less than half of our remaining supply of antibiotic gel.
We'll just have to be quick. We can't...
There's the pellet. All right. The shotgun pellet. Apply a synthetic mem... We'll fix them. We're running low on the gel. The pellet seems to be lodged in... Now drain the blood and extract the pellet. We have no way of recovering his... Please close him up carefully. And don't let your guard down until you're finished. We're almost
Well, that's it. We've run out of the antibiotic gel.
We finished it. Somehow.
I've come to realize just how valuable the stabilizer is.
That was an operation that only the two of you could have performed. Great work, doctors.
Nice work, Doc. The boss has decided to let him live. For now. Besides, we can always use his organs later if needed.
Who is this boss of yours?
He's got connections, it seems.
Well, maybe you'll have a chance to meet him. Hey, get up.
Another day in paradise. I'd like to get some sun soon.
So, doctors, how are you doing?
Couldn't be better, thanks.
I'm not trying to make small talk. It's a serious question.
What?
Let me see your eyes. All right, these three are clean.
What have you got in store for us now?
Oh, nothing special. Just another operation. Stigma again.
Found yourself a new lab rat, huh?
Hardly. You can blame Mother Nature for this one.
Is that what you tell yourself?
Hey, we didn't plan this one. He was infected by the other patient.
What?
That's impossible! Stigma can't be contracted that way.
Like I said before, I'm not here to answer questions. But the boss and the director will be observing the operation. So make sure you don't disappoint them.
Doctor!
It seems Stigma's more dangerous than we thought.
This way, boss.
Hey, you look just like you did on TV. What's up, Doc? The name's Kidman. I run the show around here.
You're in charge here?
Are either of you doctors?
This patient's got the Onyx strand. You know the drill, right? Don't fail me. If you...
Is this how you get your kicks?
Don't get cocky, Doc. This isn't a game.
Business? And what, pray tell, are you selling?
Weapons are worth a fortune on the black market. But you wouldn't know about that, would you, Doc? Stigma is one deadly weapon, especially to the medical industry. So the best market for it is a war zone. Stigma would be the ultimate weapon there. It still needs some fine-tuning, though.
It's a clever plan, in theory, but there's no way it'll work.
Oh, yes it will. 'Cause I have you guys to help me. Leland, bring in the patient. How about you, Director? Would you like to stay and watch?
That won't be necessary. With the skills they've demonstrated, there should be no problem. And the chance of tertiary infection is theoretically zero.
You're the creator of Stigma? Professor Wilkins?
All right, Leland. Let's get this show on the road.
I'll save him, no matter what kind of stigma he has.
It's a new type of Onyx. We don't know what will happen. Be careful. The Onyx is hiding somewhere. Use the ultrasound to find its shadow. We think it's exposed. Inject it with the serum is still effective. The Onyx has gone into hiding. Its movement patterns haven't changed. We can expect it to start making fake copies of itself. Look carefully and find the real one. It's going into hiding. Find it! It should only take a little more. Hang in there, Doctor. What the... Why are these blood...
Did it inject toxins in...
Are you saying this?
The main body must be somewhere. Find it and remove it with a scalpel.
No matter what it tries, we're going to find it and cut it out.
The Onyx is attacking. Don't forget to suture the lacerations it's made.
Vitals have dropped? Please, let this be it. Did you do it? Let's treat the remaining wounds and see what happens.
Yes, the Onyx is gone. There are no remaining wounds either. Let's close them up. Please suture the incision.
It was completely different from the other Onyx.
If something like this were to be used as a weapon,
We need to get back to Caduceus and tell them about this.
What now, boss?
I'll give them a choice, but I doubt they'll join up voluntarily.
The three of them are all quite firm.
Maybe if they could... Nah. Only the head honcho would be able to perform such an operation. If they're not willing to cooperate, then we'll wash our hands of them. Now, wasn't that fun, Doc?
Isn't your director here today?
Why? Are you worried about him? He was satisfied with the results of the operation, so he returned to the lab. He said no further operations will be necessary.
Then I guess you don't need us anymore, huh?
Yes. And no. We just need to decide what to do with you.
What do you mean?
There won't be any more life-saving operations for the time being. But there are some experiments I'd like you to perform on human subjects. I'm curious to see if I can get you to drop the Goody Two-Shoes act. Will you wield your scalpel in the name of science? What do you say?
I'd rather die.
I'm a doctor. Find someone else to do your dirty work.
Oh, come on. Is that the best you can do? Well, let's see how long your bravado lasts. Leland, I'll be taking them to their new cell tomorrow. Have it ready.
Got it, boss.
I'll show you what a mistake it is to let your conscience rule.
Val, Elena,
Yes?
there's something I need to tell you.
Okay.
Is it about the choice they gave us?
No, it has nothing to do with that. It's more of a confession. Back when I was helping the professor with his research, I made a number of genetically engineered mice for use in experiments. There was something different about one of them. It looked just like the others, but it held a terrible secret inside.
You don't mean...
It happened while I was operating on the subject's kidney. I was excising a tumor. That's when it came into contact with artificial blood and started growing at a frightening pace. That was the birth of Stigma.
Marcus, I can't believe this.
I disposed of the subject and proposed that we put a halt to the research, unleashing a new pathogen into the world in order to study its treatment. I argued that that was the wrong way to perform research, but the professor wouldn't listen. That's why I volunteered to go to Alaska. I should have just quit. I had no idea you'd follow me there and get dragged into this mess.
I was desperate to study your techniques, but I never imagined that that's why you were there.
You realize that I may personally be responsible for the advent of Stigma? If it wasn't for me, none of this would have happened. And you two wouldn't be in this position. But I want you to know, as a doctor, I've always held the highest regard for human life.
Don't be so hard on yourself, Marcus. There are still many things we don't know about Stigma. We need your help to unlock those secrets.
Just so you know, Dr. Vaughn, I'll always be there to assist you no matter what.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
All right, remove their blindfolds. Water torture is our specialty. Let me tell you, it's a sight to see. Watching our adversaries scream as they get swallowed up by the cold, dark water.
You think you can force us to do your bidding?
Just holler if you change your mind, and I'll stop the water. But make no mistake, that'll be the last choice you ever make on your own.
Thanks, but I think I'll stick with the original choice. I'd rather die than work for a scumbag like you.
You've got spunk, Doc. I'll tell you what, I'll do you a favor. When I bury you, I'll put surgical instruments in your coffin. That way, they'll be able to identify the body.
Then I'll go ahead and lock him up, boss.
Hold on, Leland. Use this.
What kind of lock is this, boss?
I found it in a toy store. I have no other use for it, so why not give it a try? We'll get a good laugh watching him try to unlock it.
How far are they planning on...
He said he found...
Something about connect the 4 friends and release the lock.
Why is he using a toy? What the hell's wrong with this guy?
They must think we'll beg for mercy.
But if we can unlock this...
Yeah,
Well, I'm not gonna let...
That's the spirit.
All right, let's get this over with.
The square, turn the pan.
You said...
What do you mean by friends? The shapes?
Looks like they've started.
Yeah, right. I'm not planning on drowning in here.
Crap, I gotta go use the can. Keep an eye on him while I'm gone.
It's connected. Please move on.
Isn't this pretty hard for a toy?
I hear it's pretty popular among college students and adults, too.
So,
Please
he's one
hurry.
of those kinds of people. It connected, but is this right?
Please hurry!
All right, just one more.
Just turn the pan.
You said something...
What do you mean by friends? The shapes, the colors, something else?
Looks like they've started.
Yeah, right. I'm not planning on drowning in here.
Crap, I gotta go use the can. Keep an eye on him while I'm gone.
Isn't this pretty hard for a toy?
I hear it's pretty popular among college students and adults, too.
So, he's one of those kinds of people.
Please hurry! It's connected. Please move on to the next one.
It connected, but is this right?
All right, just one more.
Please hurry!
We solved it!
Shh! Be quiet! Now's our chance. They haven't noticed that we've opened the lock.
Then let's get a move on. Where are we?
Outside! We're outside! And we're still alive.
That's right. We were able to escape.
Where are they? Where did they go? Hurry up and find them, all of you!
Come on, we have to keep moving.
Over there! I see light!